If you're watching this video, it's because you're sick of dragging deer and you're gonna start packing them out on the brand new FAS frame. So let's get into it. So the FAS frame is something that I was really excited to test last year because I like to quarter and pack my deer, and to have our own version of something that does so well at that task is awesome. So we're gonna get into the FAS frame here. I'm gonna show you what comes in it and how to do just your basic setup for meat hauling. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this little accessory pocket that's on the front, and we're gonna pull out all the stuff that comes in it. So you've got your cargo panel with all of your straps, and then you've got some buckles and your orange safety webbing in there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave the pocket installed. You could use this as your kill kit. You could put your knives, your game bags in there, some extra straps, whatever you wanna carry in there. So we're gonna set our accessories to the side here, and I'm gonna show you how to do your initial adjustment on your frame. So the load lifters come in the middle position right here. I typically will run them in the top just to get the maximum amount that I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that on this frame because this is how I would set it up. So to do that, I did it really quick there. You simply just push a little bit to create some slack, and then you're just gonna turn that 3-bar slider and it'll pop right through that loop. And then you're simply gonna install it on the next one up. Now you don't have to do this. You may wanna try it where it comes, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the top slot right there. So from there, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on just to see how it feels. And obviously when you put weight on it, it's gonna feel a good bit different, but this is gonna give you an initial setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the waist belt. I'm gonna have to loosen that just a little bit. So plug that in. We're simply gonna tighten it down. So that actually fits me pretty well. I don't think I'm gonna have to adjust the waist belt at all. We'll go ahead and kind of try the shoulder straps out here and see how that feels. Sternum strap. So that feels pretty good right there. I don't think I'm gonna have to make a torso adjustment. If you're a normal size dude, you know, I'm 5'11", so when you get the FAS frame, you may not have to adjust these shoulder straps, but to do that is actually really easy. It's just got Velcro on the frame, so you're gonna peel that up, and it's simply a 3-bar slider. So if you feel like the shoulder straps need to go up or down, you've got all this adjustment right here to fine tune to get it perfect for you. So I'm not gonna adjust that right now, but we do have other videos with Carl explaining how to adjust that. But that's a simple adjustment. And then you've also got adjustment on the waist belt, which Carl goes over in better detail than I could. So this is basically gonna be a video just to show you how to get your load panel and just your basic overall setup right out of the package. So now that we've got that kind of checked out and everything's pretty good to start with, we're gonna go ahead and set up our load panel here. So, okay, so on your load panel, you're gonna have one end that has the adjustable buckles, and that is gonna be your top. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the 3-bar sliders on the bottom of this panel, and we're gonna plug them in to these 2 holes right here that are just above the pocket. There's a little webbing tab on the right in front of that 3-bar slider, so you can kind of pass that through, and that gives you something to grab onto. So we're simply going to push that through, lock that off, and then do the same thing on this side. Now we're going to take the panel. Now you've got some adjustable buckles, and that's going to be your top. So you can install these in pretty much any of these slots up here. So I'm going to pick this slot right here, and like I said, you could pretty much use any of them. It doesn't matter, they'll plug into all of them. And there you go. And now you've got all this adjustment in here for your load panel. So that's where your meat's gonna go. So imagine I had a game bag full of meat. I'm gonna loosen this way up. The meat's gonna sit right in there just like that. The load can kind of, you can see it makes like a little net down here in the bottom where it's going to catch everything. So I'm going to show you how to install this load panel and leave it installed. So whenever you get a deer down, you've got everything ready to go. So I'm going to leave that loose just like that. And now you've got 4 of these compression straps. Now you can use all of these. You could use 2 of them. I would suggest using all of them because it just makes it more secure when you've got, 100 pounds of meat on your back. But these are going to go in these side slots right here. So I'm going to install those real quick. Same deal, just push the 3-bar slider through kind of at an angle and then just pull it out the back side. All right, so there's our 4 compression straps. I'll go ahead and tighten these down just for now. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. It's just the opposite. All right, now that I installed these 4 straps on this side and the other side, I'm going to go ahead and unbuckle them. And then I'm going to take the loose part of the load shelf and just kind of fold it in half, just like this. And then I can tighten down these straps just a little bit. And now I'm just going to simply plug these back in. You can take your extra webbing and you can just kind of tuck it back in behind the load panel. So there you go. The FAS frame is set up. You've got your cargo panel. You've got your compression straps ready to go. So if you get a deer down, run back to your truck, grab the pack, you can hike back in and it's set up. It's ready to go. You can keep your knives and your kill kit in here. Or you could do what I like to do, and a lot of times I will strap my FAS pack right to this, and I'll go in expecting to kill. That way, if I kill something, I don't have to go back to the truck. I can quarter it up right there, and I'm good to go. So that's the initial setup of the FAS frame here with the cargo panel and your compression straps. So we're going to set this aside for just a second and then get into this accessory bag here. So you've got some orange webbing for visibility. So when you've got a rack strapped to the back of your pack there, you want to run this webbing through your compression straps so you're more visible from the back. So we've got that in there, and then we've got some extra 3-bar sliders that we could use to clip in our compression kit. You've got 6 of those, so you've got a lot of options there. And then you've got these little clips that you can use for lots of different purposes. With this Molly setup, you can really set this up a lot of different ways. So this is just the initial setup of the FAS frame. If you want more detailed videos on how to utilize all these little pieces and make it into several different setups, we did a video with Carl where he goes over all of that in detail. So check that video out, and that's really going to help you out. So that's the FAS frame. I hope this video gets you away from dragging those heavy deer and just packing them out on your back. So good luck.